Alright, I suppose you must have dropped it when I was out strolling by the park this afternoon. I will go search for it myself, but it's gotten dark out. It is awfully scary out there. Nothing of the sort. It's just that, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore, and my eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. So how about it, Sonny? Will you help an old man and go search in front of the park for me? What? We're in the middle of our investigation right now. Now, Luke. No need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small ways away. And who knows, we might actually find some new information to aid our case there. Besides, helping those in need is the duty of any gentleman. Splendid. I'll wait right here for you to come back. Counting on you. One more detail, please. Sir, what exactly did you drop? Drop? Oh, now what was it? It was my watch. My best wristwatch. Bring it back to me, Sonny. Alright, let's go back. Troy's lost something again. I think he's getting kind of slow. He's always dropping stuff. So what did he drop this time? Let me guess. Was it his wristwatch? Indeed. Did you pick it up? Yep. Actually, no. Because Beatrice was actually the one to find it. It was already late when she found it, so she decided to hold on to it until morning. Go to the inn and you can probably ask her for it. Alright. Puzzle time. Ooh, puzzle about the stars. Legend has it that people used to stare up at the heavens and find images of animals or important events in the constellations. Looking up at the star-filled sky, try to connect the 5 largest objects in space to form the largest 5-point star possible. Connect stars by drawing a line between them. Make sure that your line doesn't pass through any stars along the way.
There we go.
No.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
That's the one I just did. Wait a minute. The tree?
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
How does the tree... What? To the earth? Okay. Beatrice was at the inn with the watch. I heard word that you found a wristwatch out by the entrance to the park. Oh, that old thing? It's Gerard's. He dropped it today while wandering about town and asked me to help him find it. Why am I not surprised that man sheds more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace? Okay. Alright then, here's that watch. You know, it figures that it belongs to Gerard. I was just thinking to myself, the professor is far too fashionable to wear this old thing. Ha ha ha, thank you very much. Got the wristwatch. Ah yes. Just out of curiosity, you haven't seen Ramon about lately, have you? Ramon? That skinny man with the big purple lips? No, he hasn't come by today. You know, for all his fancy clothes, I hear he's actually quite the layabout. He's probably off idling at the cafe. I see. She got the door wide open. Alright, so are there... Alright, I got the coins there. Almost got all three of those in a row. So you found my watch. Sometimes it feels like running in a darn maze. Speaking of mazes, you ever heard this one, Sonny? Well, no. Mysterious bandit is on the lam and trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. The entrance into his part of town is marked with an arrow. This particular bandit follows a peculiar creed and has vowed never to go backward or turn around. Additionally, whenever he meets an intersection, he will always turn left or right. Now, as you can see from the map, this part of town has multiple exits which are labeled A through G. Of all the exits here, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? Okay. Never go backward or turn around. Whenever he meets an intersection, he will always turn left or right. Okay. right. So he can go through G. He can go through F. He can go through E. A. C. B. B. B for bad.
Go. Another puzzle solved.
As you can see from the diagram, if the bandit must turn every time he approaches an intersection, the ways he can move through the town are set. As a result, no matter how he approaches B, he'll never be able to leave through there. You're a sharp one, Sonny. Alright. There's no way we can show our faces in the manner until we find some sort of clue. Couldn't agree more. Alright. Kitty! Professor, there's a cat here. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Animals are very dear to you. Are they not, Luke? Well, I have just the puzzle for you, then. Cats and mice. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? Five minutes. Oh, in 100 minutes? How many cats does it take to catch? Five cats, 5 mice, 5 minutes. So if there's 20 cats... No. Five? So, with that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? So if it takes 1 cat to catch 1 mouse in 1 minute, 5 cats and 5 mice in 5 minutes. Hmm. Five cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. How many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? Doing math in my head. Okay. So if there's 5 cats, and in 10 minutes, they would catch 10 mice. I guess 5. A 5. It wouldn't be 100. Because then they would do it too fast. If they're looking for how long it takes within 100 minutes, or how many cats in 100 minutes. 5 cats.
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
I did it! 5 cats. Oh my god, that rat pile. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If the mouse hunt continues another 5 minutes, you can expect a total of 10 mice to get caught. In other words, the same 5 cats catch 10 mice in 10 minutes and 20 mice in 20 minutes. It's simply a matter of how long the 5 cats work. Oh, she's got a puzzle. 1,000 times. What on earth is the message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Blank is 1,000 times blank blank. To turn this strange message into a proper sentence, all you need to do is fill in the blank with a single letter of the alphabet. But what letter could it be? You'll need to use the same letter for all 3 blanks. O? I guess it's O. Because it would also be a 0, so 0 is 1,000 times 0, 0. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
That should do it.
No.
Oh, how embarrassing.
What on earth is this message getting at? X. Like an exponent?
Luke, here's my answer. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Not ashamed. Damn. You'll need to use the same letter for all 3 blanks. Blank is 1,000 times blank blank. Hi DW. So they muted all the audio for the first part. If you go check the VOD, like half the audio was muted. I'm so frustrated. So I'm recording this episode. I'll leave the other one up, but I'm gonna record this one, and maybe I'll put the first part on YouTube, but I'll definitely put this part on YouTube because that's so frustrating. I guess so. Turn this strange message into a proper sentence. All you need to do is fill in the blank with a single letter of the alphabet. But what letter could it be? Blank is 1,000 times blank blank. English only has 26 letters. If you try out each letter, you're bound to come across the solution eventually. Duh. The puzzle talks about one object being 1,000 times another. Perhaps this phrase relates to size in some way? The puzzle deals with units. Oh, got it. Okay. Milliliters. A meter is 1,000 times millimeters.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Sure. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Okay, Madonna. I heard that there's a man-eating monster in the tower. That's why everyone stays away. I'm not silly enough to think that there's actually a monster inside. How's the humidity? I don't know. Got that central air, baby. It's gonna be nice and cool tomorrow, though. So be careful in there, mister. Layton gets the bookcase. Because I said so. This guy. Hey, out looking for Ramon, are ya? Yep, you're definitely looking for Ramon. So you still haven't found the guy? Listen, the streets are here are very dangerous at night. Crazy dangerous. You can't go running all over town with a kid. Because that's dangerous. Crazy dangerous. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to punish your poor judgment with a puzzle, but you'll solve it. Yeah, of course. Here you have a set of small paper cards. On each card is a single letter, but one of the cards is missing its letter. What letter belongs on the blank card? F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. The letters written on the paper correspond to the first letter of the numbers 1 through 10. Easy. Well, it looks like you solved it all, right? Of course, we all knew a brainiac like you would solve it. If you're looking for the cafe, it's right here. Besides, the tower could start making noise again anytime. Trust me on this one, Professor. Go back to the inn. Teak Bureau. Is her name Agnes? My, aren't you two up late playing detective? If you like solving mysteries so much, do me a favor and help me with this puzzle. Puzzle 53, Fish Thief. Oh, another one of these lies. When you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up the fish dinner. The three brothers near the scene of the dastardly crime had this to say. A. Me? Oh yeah, I ate it. It was good too. B. I saw A eat that fish right up. C. B and I didn't eat that fish. One of these three brothers is lying to you. Which one is it? One of them is lying? So if A is lying, that means that B's statement is true. If B is lying, B and I didn't eat that fish. If C is lying, she said down. What? Me? Oh yeah, I ate it. It was good too. So if that's the truth, then the labyrinth. I haven't seen that in so many years. One of these three brothers is lying to you. Which one was it? Oh, the lie puzzle. The guy with the head. I saw A eat that fish right up. B and I didn't eat that fish. This one's tough. I saw A eat that fish right up. B and I didn't eat that fish. So he's saying A ate it. So they're all saying that A ate it. I don't think
There
that's
we
right.
go.
Shows what I know.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
The liar here, C. A and C split the dinner and each ate half. The answer becomes clear when you realize that if A is lying, B must be lying as well. The same thing happens when you assume that B is the liar. Therefore, the only possible answer is that C is lying. A scenario that only works if C actually did eat some of the fish. Alright. Oh, Luke definitely wants the TV. Giuseppe. How about a puzzle break to take the edge off? We got just the puzzle for a night like this. Oh no, the town is in grave peril. As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on Saint Mystere. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye. For goodness sake, hurry. Stabbing it in the eye. A fearsome monster is launching an attack on Saint Mystere. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye. It's not this down here, is it?
There we go. Ah, I suppose
The beast
I
is
thought
there
wrong.
somewhere, so keep searching. Is there... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the moon. It's what I guessed first. The sky is like a bear.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Got another painting. Let's look at the painting. I'll save it here. I've done 51 puzzles, so I'm at like half. Another corner. I think this one is the top corner. And I think these ones go here. Based on nothing, really. I don't know. Need more pieces. I don't know. Okay. Let's continue on. Oh, this guy. can't sleep because of this stupid puzzle. Whoa. The star, the same shape and size of the one shown on the right, is hidden somewhere in the puzzle. Trace it. That's a sloppy line.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it!
Doesn't spawning a star earn you a free wish? I wish. Oh, another another painting piece. I want to look at it. Your wish is granted. Your wish to wish on a star has been fulfilled. No more wishes. Alright, thank you. Hello, Mayor Adam. Welcome in. I'm doing puzzles, honey. I'm doing alright. Okay, these ones all go together. But not here. Welcome back. Thank you. So I streamed earlier today. This game. Just like the first 3 chapters. Or was it 4? 3 or 4 chapters. And then right before I started here, I checked the VOD and it muted like half the VOD because of the music. So I'm really frustrated about that. But I'm recording this one. So because I assume this will happen at the same problem. So then I will just upload this part to YouTube. Maybe I'll do the first part. I'll probably do the first part. Oops. What, do you have another puzzle? No. Yeah. All the music is copywritten, I guess. Oops. I didn't mean to click on you again. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Oh my god. I know, right? Okay, well, I found one. I'm not finding another one. Oh well. There's nothing here. There's one. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm doing... Oh, who is this? They're snacking. Oh, I clicked on a piece of meat. Okay, I'm doing alright. I ate some pepperonis. I got some cheese. I'm gonna eat this cheese. Look, it's a hidden puzzle. I needed to take a break from the intensity of the Elden Ring DLC. Wow. Okay. And I got Cheez-Its. Crustless pizza dissection snack. Oh my god, my friend just told me that Lunchables got lead in it. As like a dessert, yeah. the section in the corner, just a little chunk of lead. You lick on it. Alright, I think it's B. Because B has these two... I can't draw on this one. B has these two red lines. With the blue one right in the middle. And then... maybe not. Well, maybe it does. And the blue kind of cuts across to the bottom. No. Let's see.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it!
Oh, I'll go back in. How are you liking the Elden Ring DLC? A coworker of mine said it's rough. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it so far, but I needed a break. The last I played, I did this one ruin? I don't know what you call it. And I just didn't like how it was built, and I didn't like the enemies in it, but, you know, I made it through to the boss, but then I stopped before I beat the boss. The boss was a doozy, so I might leave it and go run around somewhere else next time I play. But I've only done it on stream, so the 2 VODs are up, so if you want to watch it, you haven't missed any that I've done. I don't play it off stream. Hey, what do you want? Start jawing so I can get back to dinner. Start jawing? I suppose you haven't seen Ramon, the servant from Reinhold Manor, have you? Gobble, snarf, nom nom. Of course I've seen him. He's kind of hard to miss with those huge purple lips. But I haven't seen him today. Lord. Oh, he doesn't have a puzzle for me? Alright. Well, goodbye. Oh, it's Zapponi. Fancy meeting you here. Why does he look like salad fingers? What the hell? Got a juicy of a puzzle right now. It's harder to crack than a coconut, and who knows, it might even have something to do with the case you're investigating right now. So what do you say? A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby. So everyone who lives there gets their hair cut by one of the 2 stylists. Looking at the 2 fine gentlemen, which should you go to for a haircut? A. Easy. The other one has a nice
How
haircut.
does this sound? I did it! Yes!
That's right. Everyone in the village gets their hair cut by one of these 2 barbers. This includes the 2 barbers themselves. Because people don't usually cut their own hair, the stylist on the butchered haircut is probably more skilled of the 2. Easy. Oh, it wasn't that difficult. Go to the shack? Go to Granny Shack? Professor, there's a puzzle hidden over here. There's a lemon behind that rock. On the top row of the picture shown below, you have 3 cups of juice followed by 3 empty cups. Your objective is to change things around so that the cups are arranged as shown in the bottom row of the picture. Assuming you can only move 1 cup at a time, and that all that rearrangement has done by hand, how many cups will you have to pick up? 1. 1. You just pick up the 1 and then dump it in and then put it back.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day!
That's right. Pour the contents of the 2nd cup into the 4th cup and then return it to its original position as shown above. This way the task is set before you can be completed in 1 move. Easy, let's go find more puzzles. Let's. Oh there! I've never seen your mug in here before. What'll it be, pal? Crumb? Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter. Not here for the special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know? No one has seen or heard from Ramon, the servant at Reinhold Manor, since this afternoon. We've looked about everywhere, to no avail. It's like he just vanished from Saint Mystere. While talking with Crouton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who is said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual? An old man? Oh, right, that old rumor. So you've heard of him before. If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us. You're not from here, are you? Thing is, I can't have you spreading crazy rumors about Saint Mystere to the outside world now, can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. I see you've solved 30 puzzles. Alright then, here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears up and down that he saw a strange old geezer skittering about town. The fellow I know is Prosciutto. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolverine. Do you know where we might find this Prosciutto? I know where he is. Okay. Before we do that, let's go to the Granny Shack. Why howdy? Do you have to find yourself? Okay. Okay. Why did he tell me to go here? I've done it all. Wasted my time. Hey, what do you want? Just jawing, so start jawing so I can get back to dinner. That's funny. Chomp, I think it was something like 4 days ago. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean up the butcher before I got there. An old guy with a huge sack. He yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted. It was like, man, look at Gramps bust a move. Silly. Okay. Professor, look over there. Is that Ramon?
Oh, oh. Luke, sir, hold it there.
Right behind you.
My word.
What? Oh no, we've lost him. Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? Oh, no doubt about it. He said it. That was Ramon. Does that mean the kidnapper killed Ramon too? Steady there, Luke. Think we do well to return to the site of Ramon's abduction. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see? This guy stuffing another guy in a bag and calls him sir. That's class. Look at this! Another gear. This appears to be identical item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor. I think it might us find who was responsible for both crimes? Perhaps. Alright. Ah, that was chapter 4. After witnessing Ramon's abduction, the professor and Luke returned to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Ramon has been abducted. What? Who? How? I must inform Madam at once. Madam, something terrible has happened. So are you saying that Ramon has also been involved in some kind of foul play? No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post-haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the town up into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being abducted in town. Afraid you might have a serial murder on your hands. We must rally the people of St. Mystere and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning. We have no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers while we sit here bickering. Poor Ramon may already be... Your attention, please? Uh-oh. Ramon has returned. Returned? Just what is going on? But we saw it. We saw it happen right before our eyes. Ramon, don't you remember any of this? That's enough, Luke. But no, he was... I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, good night to you all then. Oh, hello. An epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. That's dramatic. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown into diagram... If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper and diagram into a rectangle without flipping the 2 pieces? Right here.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
That's right. Now that you know the answer, the puzzle seems quite simple, doesn't it? Well, yes. Make a rectangle. Is it my hat? What if we really did just mistake what we saw in the street? Now I'm certain that it was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Yes, don't you worry. I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was an Inspector something or other. Inspector Chelmy? He just kept saying that it was an urgent and that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once. Probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke. She's got a puzzle for me. I made this darling sandwich for my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. Can you make it fit? Make a sandwich fit in your box? The odd sandwich. You work where you live. Just eat the sandwich. Using scraps left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container? Just once, right here. No. Maybe once. Like right here? And you flip it, and it'll fit the long way. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit? Just once.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Wow, look at that. You're just the cleverest. Thank you for helping me figure this out. A simple chair. Not to bag on this lady, but that sandwich is crazy looking. I know, right? Just... And she works where she lives. Why does she need to pack a lunch? Just eat it. Looks like you fellas are getting used to Saint Mystere. But stay sharp. Believe me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout Stash and Scarfin. By now, I'm sure you've realized that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve. However, some just seem to vanish before you can get them back. That's right. Once they're gone for good. Yeah, I know. They keep telling me that the puzzles are in the shack, but I keep doing all the puzzles. The Lazy Guard. Puzzle 56. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms. As shown in the diagram below, the entrance to the complex is marked by A, and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below shows a course that involves 6 turns. Also, I got a crazy amount of buffering delay, so I'm sorry if I'm chatting from like 3 years in the past. No, that's okay. That happens to me sometimes. It's really frustrating, but it's fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he wants to turn as few times as possible. 1. Oh. What if we go diagonal? 1. Alright, that'd be 1. 2.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
That worked. That's right. If the security guard takes a path like the one shown above, he can finish his patrol in all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. Since the example shows the guard turning right angles to go from room to room, it's easy to assume that your solution works the same, even though that's not the case. Okay, now that's what I like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. Hey, you ain't teach me nothing. Yeah, bum. A desk. There are more coins now. Oh. I don't think I need any more. Got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap? Why, yes. Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose one answer from below. I think E. No. F and C aren't connected. F is connected to E. E is connected to D. C?
Luke, here's my answer. Oh, how
Take a
embarrassing.
closer look. Thank you. D.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Examine the connections for each ring. The answer is surprisingly easy, isn't it? Sure. And so that's how you do it. Yeah, I can finally rest at night. This thing is bugging me for days. I'm gonna tell you something neat. By neat, I mean really terrifying. My brain was not a fan of that one. The thing that I've been actually seeing that old man with that big sack coming out of that tower up north. I bet you dollars to donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. Still no luck finding the villain? What an odd world we live in. Well, you know what they say, truth is stranger than fiction. How many sheets? Well, I don't think your brain will like this one either. Several rectangular sheets of transparent film are arranged on top of each other as shown. The lines represent areas where the sheets overlap with another. At the thickest point of the pile, how many sheets are overlapping? Alright, this is 4. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, Shit. Five? Why has no one in my life just handed me a puzzle? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 sheets. It says several. You think you got it? I think it's 5. And I think it's this one. Right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That should do it. Critical thinking is
That's
the
what you're
key
thinking?
to success.
Nice. Oh my god. So in later games, you're actually able, I think like on all the puzzles, they give you a memo and then like a clear slide will come down and it'll give you different colors to make different memo notes. But in this one, sometimes you can write things, sometimes you can't, and it's just black. Whew. Yeah, she ain't got no puzzles for me. Alright, they're not gonna let me explore. But you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yes, of course I'm right. The longest path. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B. As shown on the map below, the only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between them? Between point A and B.
That should do it. I suppose I thought wrong.
Give it another shot. As a general rule, you should try and cover as many of the roads as possible. In the example above, it appears that the boy who walked the green path covered quite a bit of distance. However, it shows the dotted lines the roads boys passed up on his... Okay. Okay. I think that's it.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Have you been outside today? Oh, another piece of painting. I haven't looked at that in a bit. Let's save it. We'll check out the painting. Time out. That was the Professor Layton way of telling us to touch grass, I think so. Let's get this. Oops. Do I have all four corners? No. The risk of sounding like a really old fart, I kind of want to do a jigsaw puzzle. I love jigsaw puzzles. We did one on stream not too long ago. We did a Beetlejuice puzzle. It was really fun. In my family during holiday time, we usually have like one puzzle that's just out and we just slowly work on. Alright, I think this is a... It's usually a Star Wars puzzle. That's awesome. That was a thing at my grandparents' house when I was young. I loved it. They always had one just on the table. I spent a lot of time with my grandma when I was younger. And she was always doing puzzles. She would do this thing. Let's see if I... She would do this thing and I do it now. So where she would, you know, put the puzzles in, and if she found a piece that would go in, she would get it in, and she'd go. And now I do that. I could see it so clearly in my head. Her picture, or her finger tapping it in the piece. I don't have any puzzles. I mean, I have puzzles, but they're not... I don't have any with me. It's getting there, I suppose. Okay. Alright, need more stuff. Still nobody in here. Oh, puzzle. She'll count like this. Like, oh, Grandma, who did you see yesterday? Those candles just give me a splendid idea for a puzzle. Have a listen to this. You have 10 jars filled with 50 pieces of candy each. You then pour the candy into small bags and attempt to get half a jar in each bag. You now have 20 bags of candy. What is the percentage likelihood that there are an average... What is the percentage likelihood that there are an average of 25 pieces of candy in a single sack? Alright, we got 10 jars. 50 pieces of candy each. That's 500 pieces of candy. You then pour the candy into small bags and attempt to get half a jar in each bag. You're going to have 20 bags of each candy. Hold on. I don't quite know how to answer this. So there's 500 pieces. You got 20 bags. Exactly. So she's taking one jar and trying to pour half of it into a bag. What is the percentage likelihood that there are an average... What is the percentage likelihood? 100? I mean... Right? Wouldn't it be an average or likelihood that there's an average of 25 pieces if it's just... if she knows what's good for her? I'm gonna go to hints because I'm not... I'd go with 50. I want to see the hints just to see how it's... Each of the 10 jars holds 50 pieces of candy for a total of 500 pieces. Yeah. You've taken this mountain of candy and divided it into 20 bags. Pretty straightforward so far, right? If you've made it this far, try reading the puzzle again carefully. My answer is I'm going to stick with 100, but I'm going to use these coins while I got them. Think carefully. What exactly is the puzzle asking you? That's right. You need to figure out the percentage likelihood that there will be an average of 25 pieces of candy per bag. That's different from simply asking the percentage likelihood that a bag contains 25... That's different from simply asking the percentage likelihood that a bag contains 25 pieces of candy, isn't it? Well, average is half. I'm going to go with 100. It gives me room for 3 digits.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Very good. You had 50 pieces of candy in 10 jars, giving you a total of 500 each. You divided 500 each in 20 bags, so of course the mathematical average of this will be 25 pieces of bag. I mean, that makes sense. She could pour all that in one bag, and technically it's still an average of 25. Yeah. Oh, I almost finished this dog. All I need is this missing back leg right here. Let's save it again. Just one big bag. And you're not done. Don't say that. Huh? Look, there's a hole in that boat there. Whoa. SOS. 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. Their only chance for survival is the 5-person life raft stowed on the vessel. To make matters worse, the waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks, so swimming to safety is out of the question. A round trip to the nearest island and back to the boat takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will live to see dry land? Five-person life raft. Okay, so a round trip to the nearest island and back takes 9 minutes on the raft. So if 5 go, then 1 comes back. Somebody's got to take the boat. So that means 4 are on the island. Now there's 1 on the boat, and then another 4 get on. Which means 5 are on. That's 9 minutes. And then they go back. So it's 9 minutes there. And back. 5 go. 1 comes back. And then 4 more get on. So another 5 come back for 9. And that's 18 minutes. For the boat to come back. So then another 4 come on, so that's 5 again. Plus another... Well, no. This would be 8. This would be 4 again. Plus another 5. 13? Alright, let's think of this again. 9-minute round trip. 5 of them go. 1 comes back. That's 4 people per trip. It takes 2 trips. They can do 2 trips from boat to island, boat to island. So that's 8 people, plus the 1 driving the boat, and then they can bring another 4 in the end. So another 5. After everything is said and done, is 13. Right? Because if they return and there's still 2 minutes left, that's enough time for 4 more people to get on. So it's 4 person per trip, plus 1 person to drive the boat. Yeah, 13. Damn. RIP to the rest of them.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Nicely done. A moment of silence for the 2 who didn't make it. Sad. I didn't like that one. I wanted it to be a trick question where they all survive, but I guess not. Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about, that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. My boy. Puzzle number 60, weighing cats. There are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. Okay. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded onto one side of the scale. On the other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given the setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? Okay. Okay. So, the white cats are heavier than the black cats. And 3 red is equal to 2 black and 1 white. Well, let's just give them a value. Let's say that white, or let's say that black is 1. I can't draw on this one. The notepad on the other screen. Say that black is 1. White is 2. And red is 3. Hypothetically. That wouldn't make sense. That was a guess.
Well, here's my guess. Oh, I was sure I had it.
Use the results of examples 1 and 2 to find the solution. So, the white one is 1.25. And there's 4 of them. That equals 5. So then, black is 1, white is 1.25. So then the one on the right is 3.25 divided by 3 is about 1.8. So then 1.8 times 3 is 5.4 plus 4 is 9.5. 1.25 times 4 is 5 plus 1 is 6. So, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? It'll go to the left. This one's heavier.
Well, here's my guess.
That one's math.
Yes!
If you replace the red and white cats with the black ones, the puzzle becomes much simpler. Oh. That makes sense. I complicated it by using math. Silly me. There's nobody here. Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You oaf, some butler you are. I'm so sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh yes, but of course. Ah, Layton, there you are. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer. That you can be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. I have a favor to ask you. Could you solve this puzzle for me? Who would have guessed that that's what she was gonna ask? Oh my goodness. A father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age. But still, that's pretty amazing, eh? If your father is 44 years old, how old is the mother?" What? There was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. So if she was 1 and he was 2, that statement would be true. I was only 1.5 times her age the next year. The mother's 43. He's only a year older than her.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
That's right. The mother is 43 years old. When the boy's father was 2 years old, his mother was 1. The next year he turned 3 and she turned 2. Then when you realize that this is the only combination of ages that yield the ratios mentioned in the problem, everything starts to make sense. What a relief. A splendid painting. Cut another puzzle. Pin board. Okay. The cross shape on the pin board below has 9 pins inside of it and 16 outside. Remember that example, because now it's your turn to construct a shape on that board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside and 16 outside? Feel free to make the cross into any size. Oh, I imagine it's probably got to be a diagonal situation. Let's see. 17 inside, 16 outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this count as inside or outside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? Where did I start? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, inside it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Is it? That's right, the puzzle is a cinch once you figure out that the cross needs to be placed diagonally. Sometimes you only need to solve a puzzle with a little creative thinking. Thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I'll feel drawn one step closer to the altar. Does he have a puzzle for me? By chance? You have some skill at solving puzzles. Crushing it. I've cracked a case by solving a puzzle left behind on a note I found hidden in the crime scene. Let's see how you fare against it. Well, let's see. 62. The mysterious note. A detective who was mere days from cracking an international smuggling ring has suddenly gone missing. While inspecting his last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that this note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects in the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you crack the detective's code and find the criminal's name? Oh, yeah. Bill is boss. He sells oil. It's upside down. If you look at it upside down, it's letters. Bill is boss. He sells oil.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
There he is. That's right, if you flip the note upside down, you'll notice that the numbers resemble letters, and that those letters form legible sentences. The message recorded there is, Bill is boss, he sells oil. Alright, let's get out of here. We gotta go find Ramon. It's probably right here. By the boat. We get Baja blasted. Bursting with energy, my skin is soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again. Are these people robots? Is that so? That's good to hear. He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? I think these people are robots. That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor? First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the golden 8 ball. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help point us in the right direction. Chapter 5. The hunt begins. Is he back in the house? Back so soon, Professor? Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything that could point us in the direction of the Golden Apple. Anything you know would be a great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away? I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never said anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance. I beg your pardon, sir. Ingrid? It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and she often helped me with my... Wow! Yes, madam, I'll be right there. If they were robots, that would sure make this village rather... peculiar. Oh! Actually, is it... I think that's the name of the European title. Maybe not. I think, like, some of them had different names in different countries. Oh no, just all the other ones. Oh no, just some of them. Isn't Ingrid a sweet old lady we passed before? Indeed, we saw her in that picture of young Flora. I also saw, come look, let's go find the old girl. Off we go then. The general store is just outside the mansion, right? We'll be there in no time. Oh, there was something on the floor, on the ground. If it Mr. Layabout. Earlier we were talking with the butler at Rainhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. Very much like to hear anything you might know about the Baron. Heavens me, you want to hear about the Baron? I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor, and that was ages ago. That would be ideal. Would you mind telling us? Juan? Alright, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You'd never seen a man so in love as Master Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. The things he'd bring home for her, toys from all over the world, and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits in those days. He really wanted to give her 2 parents' worth of affection. So where has Flora gone? Your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue where that girl went. She left the mansion well after I stopped working for the Reinholds. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to keep the family riches to herself, but that's nonsense. After all, the Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine that he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me. The grave of the Baron's late wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who takes care of it now. Super Philip, hello! The stream reminds me of a puzzle. It's what I'd say if I were a character in the series, but since I'm not, Hope Stream is going great. It is going good. Thank you for stopping in. How are you doing tonight? What is this? What's that on the ground? It's a note. Let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I am no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do, what to do. Doing well. I got back from a Walmart and Taco Bell run. Hell yeah. So I'm just enjoying some streams now. Speaking of Taco Bell, I don't have Taco Bell, but I have Baja Blast. If you don't follow Super Philip Plays, please do so. He's a great streamer. Very nice, very kind person. Ah, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. Whoever wrote this cared an awful lot about the Baron and his family. Can we explore a little? Since you've come to the town hall, I strongly advise you to follow town procedure and solve this puzzle. I need you to solve this puzzle. Puzzle 64, Odd Equations. Okay. Looks like someone is writing nonsense on the blackboard again. It turns out, though, that under certain conditions, these strange equations are actually correct. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 also equals 2. Assuming the above to be true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? Huh? Two? 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 also equals 2. Assuming the above to be true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? Turns out, though, that under certain conditions, these strange equations are actually correct. Exactly. What? At first, it might look like whoever wrote this on the board was just terrible at math, but the truth is that just about everyone does calculations like these. Heck, you probably do it just about every day. I think I got it. I think it's another, like, clock one. So if it's 8 p.m. minus 6 p.m., it'd be 2, or 8 o'clock minus 6 o'clock, it'd be 2 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock plus 6 hours, it'd be 2 as well. So if it's 7 o'clock and you add 6, it would be 1.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
Yeah, time. You are correct. This puzzle is using time as a framework for the calculations. If you take 6 hours away from 8 a.m., the time becomes 2 a.m. If you move 6 hours from 8 a.m., the time becomes 2 p.m. Therefore, if you add 6 hours to 7 a.m., you should arrive at the answer 1 p.m. You can, of course, reverse a.m. and p.m. and still find the solution. Tricky, tricky. Thank you. That will do nicely. Now, please vacate the premises. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for having me. Let's go see... Oh. Do you have anything new to say? No. Can we go out? Nope. She's gone. Where's she at? Nothing good can be said about that tower. I heard it's all sort of secure. You should stay away. Oh, this guy's so angry again. Number 76, a tile square. You have at your disposal a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what is the fewest number of tiles you would need? Okay, it's giving me the height for a reason. So if it's 10 inches long, I would need 20 of them to make one side of them be a square. Whereas if I used the 12 inches side, then I would need 24 of them. Fewest number that you would need. Try to make a square. 20.
That should do it.
Why else would it tell me the height?
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Great work! The key to the problem is realizing that the tiles have depth to them. Once you understand that, you have a third dimension to work with. The rest should fall into place for you. His face. He doesn't seem too thrilled about it. Oh, come on. I was ready to tell you the answer and everything. Baby, don't lie. You had to go and ruin it by answering it before I said okay, didn't you? Didn't you? Have you ever considered the strong possibility that you might be a jerk? Oh my god. Is she still laughing? Just laughing. Tee hee hee. Who are you looking for this time? Want to rest for a minute and solve this puzzle? Well, yes. Puzzle 77. Which job? Two corporations have put out help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the two companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? Company A will pay $100,000 a year and give you $20,000 raise yearly. Company B will pay you $50,000 every 6 months and give you a $5,000 raise. And give you a $5,000 raise every 6 months. You got a square, not a cube. Tricky, tricky. Okay. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? Okay, so if you get $100,000 a year and then you get okay, so with A, after a year, you'll be making $120,000. So you get 50,000 every 6 months. So in a year you get 100,000. So that's the same. And they give you 20,000 raise yearly. I feel like it's trying to trick me. I guess A. Because with B, you're only getting a $10,000 raise every year. A. That seems too straightforward, though.
Oh, how embarrassing.
What? Damn. Okay, well, why is it B? So after 2 years, you're making...
Every puzzle has an answer.
Whatever. Hey, you two. You guys like chess, right? How about it? Want to sit down for a game? Oh yes, too many queens. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch though. Must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another line of movement. Good luck.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Chess queen problems like this have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle. Consider it an introduction to the genre. Ooh. Since you're here already, why not take a load off and rest for a bit? Alright. Oh, another measuring cup puzzle? I guess this is all he has for me. I have 16 quarts of water that I want to divide into equal portions of 8 quarts apiece. Just go buy another measuring cup, my guy. Alright. What? Alright. Let's get 7 out here. We have 9. We need to make 1. How do we make 1? This dude and the lady who can't make sandwiches are made for each other. Oh, this one hurts. What the fuck? This just gets me right back to the beginning. Oh my god, what is...
They got me, gal.
Oh my god, I got it.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
"15 moves. I did it in 16. Now that you've done it for me, it all makes sense. Cool. Is it another damn mouse puzzle? What's E? E! A mouse. E! According to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. Okay. So A has 2 sides that are touching pieces. B has 3 sides that are touching pieces. C also has 3 sides that are touching pieces. D has 4. And E has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
There you have it. Good afternoon. Here, I'll tell you a secret if you solve this puzzle for me. Consider it solved, honey. This puzzle is worth 60. Yep, 50 pack rats. Oh, another one of these age ones. Okay, when asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. Nobody talks like this. Oh, how old are you going to be? Well, you see, my brother, I am twice his age, plus 5. The day after tomorrow, I turn 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? So she was 19 on January 1st. So when her birthday be January 2nd, if she turned 21, well, what? So if it's New Year's Eve... If it's New Year's Eve, and she said the year before, so then she would be... Yeah.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
So if she's saying... If it's New Year's Eve and she's saying New Year's Day last year, that's 2 birthdays ago. That's right, her birthday is January 2nd, and your conversation with her must have taken place December 31st. As you can see on the chart above, the woman was 19 on New Year's Day last year, and she turned 20 the next day. This year, she turned 21, and in 2 days, the New Year's... God. I'd be like, you know what? You don't get a present this year. There's nobody here. I have some great deals on sausage today, and my skirt steak will make any plate a fashion plate. Ha ha. I was 19 last year, and in 2 days I'll be 22, so that means you owe me 3 presents. Like, they didn't ask what your age was 2 years ago. Also, like, did you just meet this person? How come you don't know how old she is? It sounds like she's really into herself and her birthday. So I think you would know by now. Somebody ate the butcher's sausages. Here's, oh, another one of these lying puzzles. Here's what the 4 boys have to say. B ate the sausages. D ate them all up. And I didn't eat them, no way. B's totally lying. Only one of these rascals is telling the truth. And all the other ones are, needless to say, lying. Can you figure out who ate the sausages? Alright. Only one is telling the truth. Okay, so if A is telling the truth... That one makes sense. So if B is telling the truth, he's saying that D ate them all up. And so he would say B is lying. And so if he's saying that B is lying, then that would be the truth. So it can't be B. C, I didn't eat them, no way. So if that's the truth, then so, I don't know. C, so if B's totally lying. D. If D is true, then B is lying. And if B is lying, then D did not eat them. But then that doesn't really answer. I think it's A.
That should do it. Oh, how embarrassing.
Too bad. Alright. Then I think it's D.
Luke, here's my answer. Ah, I suppose I thought wrong. Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Alright. C ate the sausages, and the only person telling the truth here is D. Whatever. Hey, you're pretty good at this. Word is that somebody lives in that dark, grimy tower. Let me solve the chocolate puzzle. Alright. Alright. Bring on the chocolate puzzle. Oh, 69. You know what that means. You have a hankering for chocolate, so you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? Okay. Can I draw on this? So if you do here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that leaves you with 6 columns that you have to break 1, 2, 3, 4 times each. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Plus 5, 29? No way. That's too many.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, if you follow the rules, start with 1 segment of chocolate, so that breaks 20, that's 29, yeah, okay. Now it makes sense. If you want to experience the best dining in St. Mystere, you've got to check out Crouton's Restaurant. Alright, I do believe I've gone everywhere. What's he doing? This is Lady Violet's grave. God, gosh, this place is really nice. It's not creepy at all. The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I have tried to do so. Here sleeps Violet, my one true love. The statue looks so much like Lady Dahlia, it's hard to believe it's someone else. Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Violet used to take her to the park in town. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora planted here for her mother. Ooh. Great, we're 5 chapters in. He's like, oh, by the way, you might want to check his journal. Okay. Can't put them in there. Alright, let's save it. There's just nobody around all of a sudden. This must be the journal. There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. However, the investigation must continue. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, and I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You're my first, my last, and my only. I collapsed some days ago, and I've been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I have failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I'm gone, the people of the village will look after Flora and care for her as I did. He must have been terribly ill. It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. Bruno. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Professor! Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke. What? I mean, of course, you're absolutely right. Let's get to it. Oh, everyone's here all of a sudden. Number 103, wood cutouts. You have a single sheet of balsa wood as shown on the diagram below. Your job is to cut the wood along the dotted lines so that you end up with 4 identical pieces. The pieces may face different directions, but they must not be mirrored versions of each other. Go on and get chopping. Alright, well, let's cut it in half first. No. Damn. Okay. Four identical pieces. The puzzle would be a lot easier if you were allowed to use mirror versions with the shape as well. Since you can't, though, there's a hint to get you started on the right track. Don't start off by dividing the wood. Okay. Oh, got it.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. Once you've got the shape of the pieces, it wasn't so difficult. Oh, happy day. A mysterious bottle. Ooh. She's here. Excuse me, Professor Layton. By the look on your face, it seems you have something you want to ask me. As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considered his close friends? I do believe I saw that Zapponi fellow pay a visit to the mansion a few times. Alright. What a dish. What a doll. Close friends of the Baron. Excuse me. It's true, I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times. You didn't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you? Me? Nothing of the sort. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to the Baron? Gotta head to bed. Wish you the best of luck in solving the case of the robots in the Inquisitive Village. Thank you so much, Mary Adam. You have a good night. Get some rest. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna hopefully finish this tonight. I mean, I'm only at 3 hours. It's just after midnight here, so I can probably get this done here in another hour or so. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Have a good night. I guess the pony really can't tell us much of anything. Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all. I suppose that means we're back where we started. Still nobody here. Not the real deal. Here's another note on the ground. Not being a member of high society myself, I've never so much as had a conversation with Baron Reinhold. Now, Sonny, much as I'd like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I need to go lie down. Are you feeling unwell? Nope. I hear that every time the sound rips through St. Samir, someone disappears. They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. But those who disappear are back before you know it, so it's probably just a load of poppycock. I don't think these people are people. What this? Professor, there's something on the ground here. You're right, it appears to be a scrap of paper. Will you check if anything's written on it? Sure thing. Let's see here. The boss complimented my latest model today. He's a good guy and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity. Boss, I've constructed models to fit every situation, just like the boss asked me to. Got a smile when I see how interested he is in them. That's the end of the entry. Do you suppose this person made some sort of models for a living? Another chocolate one? On Valentine's Day, your gadget-loving technophile girlfriend gave you a most unusual slab of chocolate. While the jumble of letters looks like nonsense, if you manage to decode the letters, Written on the chocolate, a message from your sweetheart will appear. What is she trying to tell you? GECYNW. Well, I don't know. It's rather surprising that your girlfriend would leave you a message via chocolate. It's more of her style to contact you via digital means. As a self-possessed gadget fiend, on more than one occasion she has suffered from the uniquely modern combination of texting thumb. Got it. Text me.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer. Alright, we got another too many queens. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally. Uh-huh.
Gonna call it a night for me too. Hope the rest of the game is enjoyable. Have a good one and talk to you later. Alright, have a good night too. It is getting late. I want to keep going. I streamed for just about 4 hours earlier, so I'm at like over 7 hours for the day. But yeah, thank you for coming in. Have a good night.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
That wasn't that much tougher. Oh god. Oh, it's a different kind of puzzle. Whoa. Some careless delivery man loaded up 2 shipments of fruit into the wrong warehouse. As you can see the picture below, the oranges are currently in the apple warehouse and vice versa. Can you correct the mistake and put all the fruit in the proper place? Well, yes.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
That one's gonna be like, you can do it in 5 moves. Never mind. Alright, we got 2 painting pieces here. Ooh, the last quarter. Five pieces left. Let's save it. Doodly-doo. She gone? She's still gone. Is there anyone I missed? Granny? I don't think she gives me any information. Who else can I talk to? No, there's nothing here. That place is still empty. Oh. A flower vase. For me? For why? Mysterious man. Puzzle 70. Someone knocked with a fabulous vase and shattered it. Fit the pieces together and restore the vase to its original shape. There's one catch, though. Mixed in with the pieces is a single piece from a different... Okay. Well. There's the top.
That should do it.
Might have been the easiest one so far.
Every puzzle has an answer.
You got a good head on your shoulders. I'm impressed. By the way, you sure you don't want to take some fresh sausage home with you? Not the missing links. Alright. What is this? What kind of lout just throws trash on the ground? I'm gonna pick it up. It's an old newspaper. Honestly, you'd think that everyone would know that trash goes in the Wait a second. You have to come take a look at this article. Chelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Chelmy celebrates each successful case with his favorite treat, his wife's sweet potato fritters. Wow, who's outcoming? He's so gruff that I never imagined he had a soft side like that. Just look at that old grump grinning over his plate of sweet potato fritters. I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated sweets back at Reinhold Manor. That's right, Luke, he did say that. How very curious. Archibald, so is it true that what I'm hearing about the two of you? Are you really running about town in search of the Reinhold fortune? It's correct. We believe he has entrusted this friend with an important note. Gracious, that's quite a search you have on your hands. Excuse me, my name is Archibald. Gus, the Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. We used to have the most amazing conversations late into the night. Do you think that perhaps I am the one you're searching for? Yes, I think so. Well, luck that after all the searching, we should bump into you in a place like this. I have one question. Do you recall ever receiving a small note or written message from the Baron? No, I don't remember ever seeing anything like that from Gus. But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue. Baron's desk, you say? Excellent. Would you like to come over to my house and take a look at it? Well, yes. I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind two fine puzzle lovers such as yourselves looking over his desk. Actually, let me impart a few pearls of wisdom on you while I've got your attention. Focusing on your case is all well and good, but if you don't solve some puzzles, you'll be sorry later. Make an effort to find puzzles around town and just solve the ones you can. Take it from this old timer. It's good to stop and smell the puzzles sometime. Alright, I'll get off my high horse now. Let's head on over to my house. Follow me. This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it. Splendid. Luke, let's get right to it. Hold on. Oh. Not knots. In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the ones you think will form a knot when you grab them by the ends and pull them out.
I think I've got it. Oh, I was sure I had it.
Okay, B doesn't. Maybe I think I...
Well, here's my guess. I've let you down, Professor.
Only one of them?
How does this sound? I've let you down, Professor.
Well.
I think I've got it. I did it! Yes!
right, let's look at this desk. There's nothing in here. Let's look someplace else. Seems to be a note. May point us in the direction of the golden apple. What do you make of this X? Afraid I just don't know at the moment. The hunt begins. Chapter 5 complete. Alright. How many chapters are there? Let me look real quick. Nine? So maybe we'll stop after 6. Off to the inn we go. Well, if it's you two again, alright. If you want your fortunes told, solve this puzzle for me. Solve this puzzle for me. Broken window. Oh god, I hate these ones. 4 kids were playing and one of them threw a ball right through the window. Here's what they had to say for themselves. You know that for a fact that the scamp who broke your window is lying. However, an unknown number of the other children may be lying as well. You can figure out which one of these darn kids. Can you figure out which one broke the window? Not me. I didn't break a thing. Okay, I'll tell the truth. It was me. I broke it. Don't be mad at A. He didn't do anything. B didn't break the glass, I swear. The scamp who broke the window is lying. So A and C could be lying, which means A did it. B would be lying if he said he did it. And then D would be telling the truth. So if D is telling the truth, they didn't do it.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Breaking windows. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You know, it is getting kind of late. I kind of want to be done now. And then I can finish it tomorrow. I think we'll go talk to Beatrice. That'll probably start the next chapter, and then we'll stop. Yeah. I think I'm going to be done with this here in a minute. Thank you. Is there something you wish to discuss with me? Oh my, yes. Listen to this. One of the guests here just performed a dose and dash routine on me. Doze and dash. The man's gone, so are all his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I'm a businesswoman after all. How can I run a business with scoundrels skipping out on the bill like this? Whoa. What an absolute pigsty. This whole place stinks of smoke and there's trash everywhere. Well, he had a sharp mustache and it was pretty clear he wasn't from around here. That was obvious. A mustache reeks of smoke. Oh, do you suppose she could be talking about Inspector Chelmy? No. He's wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know the type. Oh. Where could he have run off to? Sorry to ask you this, but would you be a darling and find the thief who skipped out on his bill? Yes. Alright, that's actually, we're gonna stop there. For the night, before it gets any later. I want to be done. I want to eat. Okay. I think we can raid out Elden Ring. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna go raid Prince of Games, who's playing Chained Echoes. I was watching him play this game a bit ago before, and it looked pretty neat, honestly. Did I save it? I think I did. Yeah. Alright. Oh, thanks to everyone for hanging out. Thanks to Super Philip Plays for coming in. Thank you, Mayor Adam, for hanging out and helping me with these puzzles. Thank you to DW for hanging out. Yenta. Thanks for stopping in. I'm really enjoying this. I'm just tired. You know how it is. But we will finish this one tomorrow. I thought maybe it was closer to the end than I actually am, so we will move on to the next day. Alright. Let's go see Prince of Games. And you all have a good night. See you tomorrow.